Oh, wait. It's my turn. Ooh, 6. Ooh. Paper is out there. All you have to do is ask. Let's have a little master merchant and a sheep. That's incredible. Or I could take the lumber and get the 3 for 1 port, but I really want the paper, so I'm going to take the paper instead. Science level 1. Activate that knight. Hop on the 3/8 spot. And then just chill and pass the dice. Okay, so I think the audio might be working. Audio fixed, I hope. Just let me know if you hop online, people. It's looking good on my end. Plus, the cropping of the screen looks good. I may have got it this time to where my cards are showing in my hand. Perfect. It's time for... Oh, wait a minute. I could chase away the robber on a technicality? Absolutely. And let me shut down... let me shut down that hot 6. And take a juicy wheat. Go right back and reactivate my knight. And then from there, I would like to pay resources for wheat, for a cloth. And then I think I'll just build a city wall because that's the thing to do. Sound is on, great job. Thank you, Trader Jones. We got it fixed. I just had to close out Twitch Studio, restart it, and we seem to be back in action. Okay. And does the cropping of the screen look good, Trader Jones? Can you see my hand at the bottom of the screen? Because in my last Twitch stream, I accidentally cropped that out, or the cropping was weird by default, so you couldn't see what I had. Right now I have a brick and a wheat in my hand. So if you can see that, we are all good to go. Ooh, Robber 7. I'm gonna put it on the probably put it on that 5 because that's a hot spot. That 5 ore, and I'll grab a wood / lumber. And I think I'm gonna go for this 3 for 1 port up top as my next goal. And then I can cast off from there, discover 2 ore X's, probably grab the ore port at my earliest convenience. Okay, my turn. Let me pay attention and roll. Alright. We got another person in the chat. Just let me know if the audio on your end sounds good and the cropping of the screen looks good. I think I finally fixed it. Went ahead and restarted Twitch Studio. As Gray loses their starting city and they have to burn cards, how unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna shut down. I'm probably just gonna keep shutting down red because they're doing well, and gray is doing horribly. Oh, I stole a paper for 2 paper. Science bonus activated. Perfect. Pass those dice. I'm sorry, not science bonus activated. I'm close to science bonus. And that 10 I shut down. No paper going to red, so that is wonderful. After I stole a paper from them. They're probably really... Red is probably very upset with me, but that's okay, because I got to get that science bonus before they do, because they're also at Green City Improvements level 2. And I really wanted to roll an 8 there, because I would have built a settlement on that 3-for-1 port. But I have mining. I'm just going to go ahead and activate my knight for now. And yeah, I'm going to hold on to that mining until I have 2 wheat in my hand and possibly 1 ore for some city celebration. Ore for brick and sheep. I don't have sheep. Okay. Hanny_BB. I can't stay and watch, but I love your content. Excited to watch the playback. Hanny_glad you stopped by just to check in and say hello. I really thank you for watching my content. So have a good rest of your evening or day, depending on where you are around the world. Thanks for checking in. Enjoy the playback once we post it to YouTube. Okay. Trader Jones says, yes, I'm rolling. You can see the resources fine. Full screen is great too. Perfect. Okay, so let's roll those dice. You think I'd have all the kinks and whatnot ironed out by this point, but no, we still have technical difficulties, but I guess that comes with the territory, right? Okay, so 2 brick and a lumber. My wheat is shut down. I'm just going to pass, because if I get the 2 ore from mining, there's not going to be much I can do, so I'll just hold off on that. And red just like, anyways, goes ahead and unlocks the science bonus, so they are going places. I held it off for as long as I could. Oh, and there goes a 4 with medicine and a paper. I'll take it. So now I just need to get 1 wheat in my hand, preferably from that 9, as it is my turn to roll. And of course I roll robber 7, but I get another green. Okay, the game just wants me to build another city, and I respect it. I really, really respect it. Now, red had to burn cards. So does gray. Gray needs to get going on something. But since gray still has no cities, I gotta go right back to my board red and steal some cards. I know he's hating me, but I gotta do it. He's too powerful, so I steal another lumber. Okay, this is... what a perfect hand right here. This is a 3 green progress card ultimate strategy. A very just perfect, juicy strategy. So, I'm first going to use irrigation. I'm going to get 4 wheat, because I have 2 wheat hexes. I'm then going to turn right around and use mining. I have 1 ore hex, so I get 2 ore from that. And I'm like, oh no, I can't build a city. You know, I could trade in 4 lumber for 1 ore, because I'm doing 4 for right now. I don't have the 3-for-1 port. I'm like, I don't want to waste all that lumber. Let me just use medicine and complement those 2 green progress cards I just used, the irrigation and the mining, and upgrade one of my settlements to a city. Now, which settlement? Well, you see I have this 5, 9, 10 up at the top of your screen, but that will produce absolutely 0 commodities. So I want to go for the 3, 8, so I can start getting cloth, and maybe even double down on coin if a 3 gets rolled. So I'll go ahead for that. And then additionally, because I am strapped for sheep, I'm going to trade in the 4 lumber for a sheep, and I'm going to hope that a lumber comes my way very soon. And then an 8 gets rolled and just ruins my plans. So trading in that 4 ore was a big mistake. Alchemist, it's a 2. Is all that gray needed all along? Because they already got the sheep off the 8. Why would they alchemist at 2? Okay, that's what they want to do. I would have alchemist literally anything else if I was them. There goes an 11. I still don't have that science bonus. But Oh, that's what I should have done. If I was going to trade in 4 ore, trade it in for another cloth. So I can get this yellow city improvements level 2. Okay, there goes a 5. I can now build another city wall, which I will probably do, but I want the settlement first on the 3-for-1 port before the second city wall, so I can get my production going even further, plus have a 3-for-1 port trading opportunity. Okay, perfect. There goes the 6 and resource monopoly. So I know that red just got lumber. I know they have a city wall, so even if a 7-inch roll, they don't get the burn cards, so I could definitely steal lumber for them. And there goes a 10, so they have even more lumber and paper. So I'm extra jelly of them. So I'm going to resource monopoly lumber because I know for a fact that I'm going to get at least 2 lumber. So let's check this out. Give me some lumber. Oh, and gray also had lumber. So, oh, gray left. That was just too much for them. That last resource from Monopoly, that last sucking them dry of even more cards, was just too much for them to handle. So they are out of here. And they were about to build on that 2-6 and cast away to the greater islands to your left. So now, with the ability to build 2 roads and a settlement, you may ask yourself, Dupinator, are you going to build on that 3-for-1 port spot on the 5 brick? And I'm going to be like, no way, absolutely not. Instead, I'm going to build 2 roads, and I'm going to build on a better 3-for-1 sport for the better 3-for-1 port spot because it's on a 6 wheat. And now I triple down on the 6 wheat. And it's glorious because now I'm going to go ahead, take Longest Road, and discover a new hex without a number on it, and it's a 4. And then beyond that, I'm going to trade in, if it'll work, 3 wheat for a cloth, and take yellow city improvements level 2, and pass those dice. And there goes a 4, some more paper coming my way. I'm now 1 paper from taking science bonus. So that is my very next goal. And now that I have this 3-for-1 port, I'm actually going to wagon wheel around the 5 brick, hop on that ore port, and then discover some ore hexes, and then build on those. And just take the ore port and let it take me all the way to victory. Red can have merchant, that's fine. I'll get merchant later, steal it from him. We'll steal it back from each other for a while. We're going to 20 victory points. We got defeated? Okay. That was my bad. We get defeated. So of course I'm going to burn this city because it's not as beneficial to me as the 3-4-6 and getting all that extra wheat. Commercial harbor as well. Now I got to give the computer my paper and hope that I can somehow get it back. Okay. I think my very next goal, 5, okay. My next goal, of course, science bonus, but let me also get on that ore port. So let me start working towards that. I'll get science bonus later. And Juan V roll those 7s. Oh no, he's gonna roll a 5. So continue with the brick onslaught. Man, that's too bad. I wasn't paying attention and I lost the city because of it. I should have built a knight, or the green progress card stack could have graced me with a smith. But now I'm back to 1 city and I have to watch as red has 3, count them, 3 cities on the board. Brick for a wheat, I don't think so. Okay, my turn. Hot 10 again. Okay, check this out. I think if the computer still wants wheat, we may be able to manipulate the trade. Oh, actually, they don't care at all anymore. So, with that in mind, let us continue our road onslaught and get a road right here on this ore port. And then we will, after that, we will build another ship off our current ship, discover this ore hex. And then we will start benefiting from the ore port because I don't think my 3 has been rolled. Yeah, it has been rolled once. Okay. Red already has Metropolis. What is going on? Bam! He slams it down with authority. Okay, Zoot, roll us a 5, not an 11. Okay, lots of wheat going to red, plus they can utilize their ore port. If I get 2 brick, I'll take this trade. Oh no, it's gonna go to red instead. Red was quicker to the draw. But there's a 7 red, so you know what's getting shut down. The 11's kind of hot, but that 6 with all that paper is too much for me to handle. So I will steal a brick, and now I just need to get a wood, a lumber, to complete my settlement quest, and it's an 8. I wanted half of the 8, but instead I got the full 8. If I got half the 8, I would have got a lumber, I would have got a settlement. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, bada bam. I have good number diversity. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And I have another 4 lumber to build on as well if I so desire. Plus I'll gain a 2 if I build on this ore port. And even though red has merchant on the wheat hex, they're actually going the opposite way from these undiscovered wheat hexes, which I find interesting, but whatever. Okay, here we go. I got some coin finally, the first 3 of the game. Come on, Gray, I want some lumber. I don't want any of these other things. But I don't mind if I do. Take 2 brick for an ore, because I'm not building a city just yet. Ooh, that's tough. Paper, I had to take that one. Now I can get the science bonus. And it's a 4. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Trade monopoly. Things are going well. Red has cloth. Wow. So, I am so close to getting on that ore port, but first, let's take a trip to the science bonus. Got it. Lock that in for the rest of the game. Let's get Blue City Improvements level 1. And I kind of feel like I want to steal a cloth from yellow. Just so they don't get to that yellow metropolis as quickly as I would like. Yes, I did. No, I put 2 big scoops of it. Okay, so. Yeah. I could trade in 3 brick for a second cloth, but then I'm still stuck on that. So why not just discover another number? Oh, it's a 5. Perfect. Okay. Okay, things are going well. City's coming out soon. Or sorry, settlement's coming out soon. Settlement's coming your way. Trader Jones says barbarians. Okay, good call, good looks. We have 4 barbarian strength and 2 active knights. Wait. Okay, yes, you're absolutely right. I once again just was not paying attention to the barbarians, so I might be screwed. I am very well screwed. Good call, Trader Jones. I just wasn't paying attention, so that's on me. User error. User error in this scenario. I'm so excited about building all these settlements, getting the science bonus, that I forgot to protect my remaining city. What a rookie mistake, but hey, it still happens. Even though I've played many games Catan, don't roll it, Gray. Don't roll those barbarians. Okay, they roll an 8 with the blue dice. They resource monopoly away my ore. They activate their knight. They build another knight. They upgrade their knight. And they protected us with Smith. So I wanted Smith, but Gray got Smith. Ended up okay, and I assured the Barbarians, but it's fine. We're saved. The day is saved thanks to Gray. The computers do have some benefit to them. Trader Jones says awesome. Yes, it's very awesome. And thank you for crossing your fingers. That helped as well to get us into the next round of barbarian attacks with our city still intact. So, with Crane, I'm going to use Crane and get to Blue City Improvements level 2. And I'm just still out of reach for a settlement, so I'm going to hold what I got. And now that I have science bonus, I am going to get a wheat before the barbarians invade. There it goes off of 12. And I will activate my knight this time. Okay, there goes the wheat. Now I just need to get it to build the settlement. And I need to get another wheat. And then I need to get a third wheat. And then another lumber to build us another settlement. After that, there goes my brick. I already have enough brick. Lumber for wheat from Gray. If I'm cheeky and I take 2 lumber, oh, they're not going to go for it. Then I was going to hope for a science bonus or a 6 or a 9 to get my wheat. But it looks like that ain't going to happen. Brick and 2 sheep. Okay, I can make something happen with that. I already have more than 9 cards. So I'm going to burn cards either way. So why not have more to get rid of useless things? There goes a 4. Constitution for me. That was mine, I believe. Gray has merchant, stole away from red. Perfect. So let's see here. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from longest road. Okay, so yeah, I did get that Constitution free victory point from the blue progress card stack. I have 2 paper in my hand, but it's not enough. I could get to level 4, but right now it's city time. So trade in the brick for the wheat. And build the city. Let me get the 5-4 first, just so I get my ore production up. And then I'll actually trade in to protect my city right now. I'll activate my knight now. And then in the spirit of trying to get some numbers off the main island to get away from red, let me start discovering some more numbers. So there's a 10. Okay, let me pass the dice. And let's hope I can build all the way up to those 2 undiscovered ore hexes at the top of your screen and get the ore port somewhere along the way. Trade monopoly. Also, if I build another city, I'll probably build on the 4-5 off the main island. Red is taking merchant right back. This game of Greater Catan seems to be going fast paced. I guess mainly because we have 1 computer. But I'm loving it so far. Well, there goes my cloth helping out Red to build a yellow metropolis, and he's stealing my knight that we activated. Okay, my knight just like jumped over to the 3-for-1 port spot, but eventually had, okay, that was perfect what he just did. He stole my knight from me. He put it on a spot that was still on my hex where the robber still was, then chased the robber away because the knight was activated, and stole 2 cards from me in 1 turn, and he takes the yellow metropolis, and he's at 13 victory points. This game is going insanely well for red, but we have to change that. We have to get some more numbers off the board, so more roads are coming out. Okay, there goes an 11. I'll take a lumber. Oh. Let me get 2 of those juicy lumbers. Oh, perfect. Good job, Gray, stealing merchant back from red. Now we need some brick. 5 has answered my call. Trader John says, yeah, good plan. Hopefully some red hexes disappear. Did you know that the number you remove is the number that appears in the outside islands? Yes. So the number I take off the main island then becomes whatever number it is on the new hex that I discovered. You're absolutely right. Okay, so he just got the yellow metropolis. He may be very low. Oh, but a 5 just got rolled, so let's steal some coin away just to slow that down. That process of him getting the blue metropolis, because he might get every metropolis this game, and we'll be very, very out of luck. Okay, so there's 4 active knights, but red still has 1 open city without a metropolis, so I'm gonna bank on them actually activating at least 1 of the knights to tie the barbarian strength, because it's at 5 right now. There goes an 8. But I really just could use some more brick. 1 brick. Discover this stone hex. Okay, so red does activate their knight. They're now at 5. They have 1 knight. Gray should be a shoo-in. Should be a shoo-in for Defender of Catan. I feel like I'm about to gain an 11 off this inventor. And that's a bad thing. Oh, it's a 3 instead. So now if we get Alchemist, we're going to Alchemist a 3, get a bunch of ore. Then build another city on the board. And they have road building. It's anything not going red's way. They're going to go for the 5, 9, 12. That's a very good spot. Okay, there's a 4. We're still hunting for brick, but we got double wood and a paper. There goes a 5. Perfect. Okay. So, let's build another road here. We'll discover a 3. We don't have that trade bonus just quite yet. Let's see if any brick is being traded, hopefully by the computer. Nothing from the computer. Okay, so at this point with 5 active knights, man, no 6s and 9 recently. But I need more 5s and 10s. Yeah, I think we're just going to pass right here. And hope for the best. I said hope for the best, not going to burn cards. What do you know? So, for now, we'll burn some commodities. 2 more resources, really? Let's just burn all this in the spirit of building more roads and discovering some more numbers. And my lumber gets stolen. Okay, so now I really need a 9. I really need a 4, 5, or a 10 so I can either trade in or build that road directly. As red gets another city on the board, passes the dice without a care in the world. Because now they'll be able to protect their city. I'll lose it. I will very well lose this city right here in this part of the game. But I roll an 8, so I don't lose my city. I get resource monopoly. There's all kinds of sheep all over the board. Okay, so 9 got rolled. There's a lot of wheat. 8 got rolled. There's some sheep hanging around. Okay, so there's at least 2 sheep around. But I know for a fact there's definitely some wheat around. So I guess I gotta protect the city because there's 6 barbarians and 5 knight strength. So I guess I will go for some ore, or some wheat, sorry. Yep, there was definitely some wheat, as I thought. So now I gotta put a stop to the old knight building. And actually, I'll put my knight over here, because this spot's more important to me right now with the wheat. I need to protect that heavy production wheat area. Pass the dice, and I hope for some brick. And it's a 7. crazy, crazy 7 with the barbarians invading. So victory point goes to gray. Trader Jones says, or to build knight. Yes, I absolutely had to build that knight so I could protect my last remaining city, so I could hope to keep my production up, keep some commodities coming in, and maybe build one more road to discover that last ore hex before also discovering some more hexes to steal off the board. Because at this point, it looks like red is going for the blue metropolis, so we are in a race against dice rolls to pull back red's production, and we need to pull it back heavily. Okay, so my turn, 5 or 10, or science bonus. There goes a 9 with a green progress card, Crane. That is not super helpful right now. So instead, I will just 3 for 1 for a brick. I will build this road with clarity and power, and I discover a 9. Okay, so now I gotta start building ships off this way and discover even more things. I gotta pull some numbers off that main island, and I hope I can pull the 9 right here off, because if I can pull that 9 off, I can at least pull off some of red's wheat production. Or for a brick? Nope. Oh, I think red's trying to also manipulate the computer for better trades, more favorable to them. Wow, already at the politics bonus, and they still have 10 cards left and 3 progress cards. Okay, so if they get that blue metropolis, they'll be at 15 victory points. Thankfully, I have longest road by a long margin by 5 roads. I have a total of 10, red has a total of 5. So we are still good on that. We have 1 brick, but we really need the cards for a sheep. Okay, here goes some lumber and paper. Diplomat, as gray just takes away my lumber. So I'm back to square one, but I do have diplomat. 10. And I get a lousy brick because I'm still not built on that sheep right here on this 10. So actually, I'm going to use diplomat on myself, and I'm going to take from the ore port, because let's just hold off on the ore port for now. Let's break away because we need to steal some numbers. Okay, perfect. Ooh, the 9 of the 8 though. Because red has a city on the 8. I might pull from the 8. Let me pull the 8 and I'll pull the 9 next time, shall we? Yeah, we can just do both over the next couple turns. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm just getting lots of brick right now. I do have Master Merchant. Okay, things are going... Oh, no, he has Spy. If he takes my Master Merchant, this is going to screw me over. He may take Crane, though, because he knows he can't use... Okay, so he takes Crane because he knows he can't use Master Merchant. But he's got 16 guards in his hand. His production is just through the roof. So, and he's chasing away the robber with his knight. What a smart guy. Of course, stealing from me because I'm the only other human player. Okay, so he builds a settlement on the 5-9-12. He's at 14 victory points. He just needs 3 coin because he has Crane in hand. Merchant fleet going out. I feel like he's getting that blue metropolis this turn. Crane, yep, it's happening. So now he's at 16 colossal victory points. And we have a mighty, fearsome Goliath to overcome here in this match. Can it be done? Sure, it can be done. Anything can be done. But can we do it is the question. We're going to find out. Okay, so finally he passes the dice after doing all kinds of things. Rolls a 9. Not what we wanted. For some reason, it's getting very, very hard to build a road. Thank you that Gray keeps shutting down Red 6 with a double city on it. As we get a 6. Okay, so now we're getting all the wheat coming in. And he knows that I have Master Merchant. And he knows I'm about to use it. So here goes Master Merchant. Let's take a look. Okay, lumber for sure. Okay, 2 cloth and 2 paper. The longing, the want, the desire. Oh, actually, he did not take the blue metropolis. But he already had politics bonus, but he used crane anyway. So, oh, he maxed out. I see what he did. He maxed out the green metropolis, so it cannot be stolen. From this point on, forever, it cannot be stolen. That was a power play. So, actually, in that case, let me just steal a coin away just to slow that down from happening. And let me place a road here. Can I steal the 9? Perfect. Okay, so the 9's coming with me. And then I will activate my knight just to be sure. And pass those dice. Okay, so now I definitely got to build a settlement after this. Okay, science bonus. Let me grab a sheep. And I will be building my settlement on the 489. Merchant back to gray. Or sorry, back to red. Oh, and wow, they still have the cards to get that blue metropolis. They're at a colossal 17 victory points. They have most of their knights activated, but a 3 gets rolled, so some ore and some coin come my way. I have resource monopoly, and I did not roll a 7. Perfect. Okay, so we know that red only has 2 cards. He took a lumber, so I gotta steal the lumber. Sorry to do it, but I feel great. And thankfully gray had 2 lumber in their hands, so now we're gonna make some moves here. So first, so we know that we can't steal red's green metropolis, so we may work on trying to steal either the yellow or the blue. But for now, let's build this settlement here. And then we do have the cards to build a city. We're actually out of settlement. Was that our 5th settlement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So let's go ahead, build a city on this spot just for lots of production purposes. And then we're going to work on building a settlement on the 3, 9, 10 next. Okay, so red still has a 9. There goes Inventor. We lose our 9 to the 11, so now we're going to need to get Inventor. The robber gets moved again, but I have a feeling that gray is going to move it right back, so that's no problem. Okay, red's looking to connect up some roads here, so that could be an issue. Seven from gray. Printer. Oh, printer goes to red. They're up to 18 victory points, but the robber did get moved back to red 6. There goes an 8, which we have, and red does not, but they still get science bonus. We have commercial harbor. Trader Joe's says you need to shut down the blue metropolis. You're absolutely right. So, with that in mind, let me use Smith, because I want to keep letting gray get Defender of Catan. I have a 10 length road still. If red connects theirs up, they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is alarming. So many things to do in so little time. Let's use Commercial Harbor. We'll give Gray... We don't want to give him a lumber. We'll give him an ore. Because I already built a bunch of cities. Okay, so we got a coin off of that. Let's give a lumber to Gray, see what we get. And we get a third paper. And we have a 3-for-1 port, so that's good. So let's go ahead and get Politics level 3. And, ooh, it's a tough one. But let's trade in 3 paper for a coin. And as you said, Trader Jones, let's go ahead. Let's try to go for it. It's going to take some more cards on our part, but let's pass the dice and see what happens. I don't want to trade in my 3 for another third coin right now. I want to see if Gray ends up stealing from me or not. Right now, all their knights are deactivated, so that's a good sign. 7 barbarian strength to 6 active knights. I have 2 knight strength. Gray has 4. Red will presumably build some knight strength, but actually, if they take longest road right here, we're done. Trade Monopoly. They're taking the coin. That lucky sucker. That lucky man. That lucky individual. There goes a road. Okay, they passed the dice, but we are... It's too close in oh, I got irrigation. I really wanted to get road building. Okay, red is so close. They are so very close. Okay, there goes a 6. That was good. Spy. Okay, we're definitely spying right now. Okay, so red just science bonus to wheat. Let's use spy. Okay, merchant. Mining is good, but red has merchant, so I'm going to steal their merchant away and take away a victory point because that is the most important thing right now. So let me go ahead and take merchant, and I'm going to put it on my wheat hex. Pull red back down the 17 victory points. Yes, Trader Jones, mining is excellent. I would have gotten 2, 4, 6 lumber. But today it can't happen because irrigation has to happen. And now I have 10. Count them, 10. Am I taking a Metropolis this turn? I'm not quite sure. I'm not doing it this turn. But I am getting to Yellow City Improvements level 4. And I could trade him for 3 more coin, which is insane. But I actually have to build a juicy road to go to 11 length road, and I may have to build a 12th one just to be sure. So I'm gonna actually spend it on another another road, and I'm gonna build the road. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll build it up here. Okay, so now longest road is secured for a little while longer. A juicy 3 rolls in so we could build a city on our next turn. All hope is not yet lost. We have 1 coin. And, okay, there goes mining, as expected. He gets 4 4 ore. But we still have merchant. Hopefully Gray doesn't steal it. So we could trade in 2 wheat for... Oh, he just maxed out the blue city improvements. Wow. And he kicked Gray out of a level 2 knight. And we got defeated in knight strength. Please let that mean red. Yes, so red has to destroy a city, so they're back down to 16 victory points. Okay, science bonus. Okay, mine's going in overdrive here. Let's what to do. We'll take a sheep, because I want to get a settlement back on the board. And I already have the cards to build a city if I want to this turn. There goes a 6. Okay, so he might max max out all three metropolises, which is going to be very hard to make a comeback on. But let's go for could reveal another hex. Oh, you're right on that. You're very, very right on that. But if I only get to steal one of my own numbers off the board, I think you're right. I'm gonna go for it, Trader Joe's. Let's reveal another hex because I do have the merchant on the wheat hex. Let's actually build a ship right here. So thankfully I took that sheep off science bonus. Okay, I'm gonna take I guess I'll take my 4. But now I gotta go all the way down to this wheat hex to see what's up down there. So for now, just for more production purposes, I'm gonna upgrade this settlement to a city. I'll reactivate this knight. And I will pass those dice. So we are at 13 victory points, but Red was at 18 victory points at one point, but they're back down to just 16, which is still a lot. And that 5 just gave them a bunch of cards. They put that city right back on the board. Wow, okay. Now I have to hope for a deserter so I can steal one of their knights away. Okay, there was a 5 blue progress cards. There's deserter. Wow. Okay, don't you spy on me, Gray. Do not spy on me. Okay. Whew. Okay, my turn. Focus here, Dupinator. Focus here. Unorthodox Master Games as a 4 gets rolled. Lots of paper coming my way. Okay, 2 roads. Okay, first let's use deserter. Let's see what Red's got for me. Hopefully it's a level 1 activated knight, but it's the deactivated one as expected. And let's put it right here. Okay, so we have a 12 length road, but Red has a bunch of cards. So with that in mind, I guess what I'm gonna do... Oh, wait a minute, I'm out of road. I am out of roads. Okay, this is going to be a problem. So I actually need to build the settlement here and then start to build ships over this way. So I'm not even going to do anything right now. I'm going to hold out until I can build a settlement as quickly as possible in order to build ships to extend my longest road. Okay, so we have a 3rd paper in our hand. We can 3-for-1 that. I wish I had some more cloth coming my way. Yep, chasing away the knight, or the robber, I mean. Okay, so they stole the paper, so that's fine. Oh, but they have bishop? Man. What a cards. They stole my 2nd paper, and now they can trade in both those paper at a 2-for-1 rate because they have the trade bonus. Wow, we actually cannot steal a Metropolis anytime soon. It might be possible. It's still possible to steal the yellow Metropolis, but I don't see it happening. And now they are getting themselves set up to take or Defender of Catan, not Largest Army. That's basic Catan. But Red is setting themselves up for the sweet, sweet victory. Yep, now they are ahead in Knight Strength. We have to battle them on so many fronts. And we just can't keep up. Okay, there goes a 10. My 10 is blocked. So I will take a sheep in the hopes of getting a wheat this roll. And it's another 10, so science bonus activate once again for me. And I will build the settlement here. And now I'm going to have to wait until I can cast away. There goes a 6. There's a Defender of Catan victory point to gray. Or sorry, to red, I mean. They're at 18 victory points. I could not have battled them out in Knight Strength. If I had a Smith I would have battled them out, but I just couldn't. Okay, what is red? Red might win without even getting off the main island in Greater Catan. That's how insane they are right now. That's how well they're doing. Okay, they're at 11 roads. And they have 12 cards in their hand. Their production was just through the roof. They might do it. Okay, there's a ship. Uh-oh. One more ship and we're done. Will they do it? Yep, they'll do it. We were just about to trade in a 3 wheat for a sheep and build another ship. And just hold on to our longer shroud a little bit longer. But what a game. Look at... Some people just... They got it made in this game, you know? They just got it made. Look at these statistics. Yeah, Trader Jones, we were close. We were trying to make the comeback and topple, crumble Red's dynasty, but we just couldn't quite do so. Their production was too good. They had all sorts of good numbers, the 5s, the 9s, the 6s, the 10s, the 8s. I played as best I could. Of course, I should have watched that second city from getting burned back to a settlement early on. But yeah, Red just did a really great job. Lots of 5. 5 got rolled the most, and of course I had one lonely settlement on a 5 brick. So that's the story there. So I'm gonna quit this game. And now we're gonna hop into another game of Cities and Knights. Oh, we got a third person on the stream. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, Trader Jones, he lucked out with the inventor. He stole my good 9s away from me, gave me 11s. And that's just how it goes sometimes. Okay, so auto match. Let's hop on in here. And let's hope we can win this game. So hopefully that red player will not be in this game so we can have a chance. A better chance. Or just build on better spots, have better luck with the dice, you know. There's all kinds of factors going into determining a Cities and Knights victory. Of course, it's the same with Basic Catan, but Basic Catan has just gotten a little too boring for me, so we're with Cities and Knights because it has so much strategy, so much more strategy, and I love it. Trader Jones, you got him next time? Yes, I'm going to battle him out next time if I ever see him again. I already forgot his username, so I'm going to have to look back on the stream and see what it is. Just the tip is going to be blue, and that's a very interesting username, but we'll take it. Not the tip, but the username. And JPAC2 is in here with a blonde mustache and dark reddish hair, even darker than my character's hair. But we're going to go first. Wow, going first is always kind of the worst because it's hard to figure out the best spot so you actually have a good spot for your starting city when it comes back around to you. And we're in a 4-player game on the first island, so let's go with the 369. Well, wheat kind of sucks on the 3. I kind of like the 348, but there's only one good ore hex. So with that in mind, let me go ahead and hop on this 5611 because there's one good ore hex to write home about. Someone might take the 3-6 spot because that's the only other good spot. So I'm actually gonna build. I'm gonna build this way just because there's a 12. If you point your road towards a 12, chances are you're gonna have somewhere to go, at least to the right or the left, because no one really wants to build in the 12. So we might have some action going on to build out over here later on. There's also a lumber port that is touching a 9 lumber. We're already on 11 lumber, so that's not bad. But there's only 4 wheat hexes, and only the 4 is good. So we might try to hit up this 4, 9, 11 spot, but someone will probably build on it. But I think it was good. Trader Jones does agree with me to go on the 5, 6, 11 because the 6 is the only good ore hex on the entire board. Of course, the 6, 11, 12 is wide open. Someone may build on that if they're crazy enough. but they'll also want to ensure that they can get down to this ore port that's touching the 910 lumber brick. But that's not going to happen because someone takes the 5910 with authority and points the road towards the lumber port, so that is also a good strategy. But they're very brick heavy right now, so they're going to have to make sure their starting city is a good one. And Orange decides to be the crazy one and builds on the 6, 11, 12, takes all the ore for themselves, and then goes for the 3, 8, 10. Wow. So we'll see just how well that works out for Orange. Yep, Trader Joe's he's definitely the crazy one. We'll see what Red does though. Red needs ore, but they're probably not going to build in that 3-6 spot. So will they go for some heavy sheep and wheat on the 394? Because they already have a lumber, so they don't need the 11 lumber hex anymore. So instead of, yep, oh wow. They're actually going to go for the 9, 10, 11. So that cancels out the 9, 11, 4 being a spot to build on. So at this point, I'm looking at either the 2, 5, 10 or the 3, 9, 6 or the 3, 9, 4 if I'm feeling so adventurous. I would prefer the 394 spot, and now it's gone because I was going to build my road towards that brick port and gain the 6 brick. So this little area right here is interesting because you can no longer build on 348, the 394, the 4911, the 4511 because each spot is one spot away from a settlement or city. This whole area is just gone for the rest of the game. So I'm gonna probably go for the 2, 5, 10. I could build up to that 8 with a 3, 4, 1 port, but I could maybe sneak over to the brick with the 3, 4, 1 port, but I already have a brick hex, so I'm actually just going to build here. And I'm gonna go for the 8. I'm gonna put all my dice in the bag to get on the 5, 8. Trader Jones says, I think the guy on Catan University channel calls the placement in the middle of 3 same hexes the full cheese. That is a very funny phrase for it. I love it. It is definitely the full cheese. It's just maximum overload. Building on a spot that has 3 of the same type of resource. You know, I've done it before, but only if I can get to that port either immediately or as soon as possible later in the game. But just building on the 6, 11, 12, it's just like a assertion of dominance. Like, yeah, I can do this, and watch me still try to win. But I really don't see Orange's chances of winning being all that good. So we'll find out shortly, though, if that's going to happen. Okay, stone for a brick. If I had it, I'd take it, so I could build a city immediately, but I'm going to hold off on that for now. Also, if I manage to get 2 roads, I can cut off red on the way to the 912 with the lumber port, and what do you know, Orange just shuts me off going to the 5-8 spot. That's where I was going to build my knight. So now I'll probably have to build my knight on the 5-6 spot, 5, 6, 12, but I'm kind of holding out. If I can build a road here, nah, that's too much work. I'll just build it here on the 5, 6 spot. That way Orange doesn't decide to build a road towards my other available open road spot and build another knight there. Then I won't have anywhere to build a knight. There goes a 12. And then what do you know? Orange is on the 12. So that number actually works out for someone. Trader Jones says, yeah, the numbers have got to be right. Yes, they absolutely got to be right. If that triple ore spot was like a 6, 8, 9, I would have built on that in a heartbeat. And then I would have tried my best to get a settlement down to that ore port ASAP. Or at least a 3 for 1 port. That's fine too. Okay, so everyone has a knight activated except for red. So we'll see what they got. Oh yeah, they didn't build on ore whatsoever. They might be losing a city. They only have 3 cards. Well, now they have 6 cards in their hand. Okay. We just need 2 more ore to build a city of our own. A second city, rather. And it's gonna go on the 5, 6, 11 spot. There goes a 7. Don't do anything. Okay, there goes an 8. We don't have that 8 yet. That's okay. So red is probably looking for an ore. They're gonna have to offer a juicy trade for it. 2 wheat for an ore. Let's counter and ask for a wheat and a brick and see what they say. Oh, they don't want that trade. Interesting. There goes another 8. Progress cards are going out to yellow or orange exclusively and no one else. Wow, so I need a 5 so I can actually build a city improvement. Let's see here. Give me a 5. And it's a 10. I do get some wheat. So that's nice. I could trade in for a city improvement right now. But I really want to get a city on that 5, 6, 11 over just one city improvement. So I think we're going to hold off for that. Yeah. There goes a 6, so we are... Ooh, sorry, just getting a little tired here. We are 1 ore away from a city. So I think it's good that I did not go ahead and trade in the 4 wheat for 1 paper, which is probably what I would have done to get the green city improvements level 1. We'll find out if... okay, so it's a green die, but it was a 4. I get even more wheat. Okay, red has 12 cards, so if they can't build a knight on this turn, they're just not trying to do so. They want brick for a... Whoa. Let me just be super cheeky and ask for 3 cards for that ore. But I hope they don't take it because I actually would prefer the city right now. Okay, so they trade 4 wheat for the ore. They're still trying to trade brick. So I don't have lumber, so that trade's not happening. Orange has 11 cards. That's insane. I have 9 cards, so if someone rolls a 7, my hopes and dreams of a second city are going to be crushed here. But I hope that's not the case. Wow, that's a nice trade. Brick and wheat for a lumber. I don't know what their game... Maybe they're trying to build a road and a settlement? Oh, is it 2 roads? Okay, there's a road and a knight. Oh, okay. So red, instead of going for the lumber port right now, they're actually going to try to build on that remaining 6 ore spot, which is very smart of them, as we now have all the wheat in the world, and if orange has resource monopoly, I'm not screwed, but it's going to really put a hurting on me in case the 7 gets rolled on my turn. Merchant fleet. Alright, they're probably using it on wheat. Let's see what they start trading in here. At a 2-for-1 rate, which is so good this early on in the game. Okay, 6 wheat they traded in for a paper and a road. So now I have to get diplomat and I have to get intrigue to get rid of that road and that knight, just to be able to build on that towards that 5-8 spot. And I roll a 5. Thank you. Finally. Okay, so I got a brick and a sheep and a cloth. So let's go ahead, grab Yellow City Improvements level 1. And there's 4 active knights, 4 barbarian strength. So I think I'm going to have to be, well, you see, the thing is, I have 9 wheat, so 8 of those wheat could go for a road, but I still have a brick. I need another. If I can get a lumber, or if I can get a brick, I'm going to go ahead and try to build 2 rows and cut red off to that 9 with the lumber port. instead of building a city this turn. But if I have to just build a city this turn, then that's fine. Okay, orange is taking a long time, so let's see if brick is available and being offered. Second city looks good. If all lose a city, then they will need a lot of order rebuild. You won't be popular though. Actually, you're right. Trader Joe's, I won't be popular, but it's going to be very hard for them to get a city back out on the board. So let's go ahead and make ourselves, you know, a high target early on in this game. It's not a good thing to do that, but you're right. I think, okay, and the city paid off immediately by giving me paper, so I'm cool with that. So I'm definitely going to be able to get to green city improvements level 1 my next turn, even if the barbarians invade, because I will protect a city, and I'll probably keep the city on the 5, 6, 11 now that we'll be getting some coin and some paper potentially. But yes, it's going to be very hard for other players to build cities back, assuming someone right now doesn't promote a knight or activate another knight. All orange has to do is activate their second knight to protect everyone, which is, I'm thinking that's what they're going to do. But that's okay. I needed to get that second city on the board and keep boosting my production and my commodity production. Okay, another road from red. Are they building the settlement this turn? Oh, they're gonna move the knight. Okay, that was an odd one. They're actually gonna protect that spot for now. I would have just kept the knight where it was and then worried about building the settlement there as quickly as possible. But there goes a 10. Okay, so orange is definitely going to activate that second knight. But they have Master Merchant. What is life? I was right there about to, well, actually I couldn't have built a settlement, but I was just very excited that I had all kinds of cards in my hand. They stole a road from me, and they probably are going to build a settlement on that 5-8 spot. Okay, so they activated their knight, so now we are safe. Oh, so actually blue promoted their knight, so we were always safe. Trader Joe's, they didn't take your paper, that's good. Yes, that is very good. So they took the road. They valued building the settlement early on over taking my paper because they already had green city improvements level 1. So they knew by taking my paper, they would not be able to get to level 2, at least this turn. They had to wait a while and risk it being stolen. So I'm thankful for that. So now I'm going to grab green city improvements level 1. A 2 just got rolled, of all things, so I just got 2 wheat off a 2. That's pretty nice. And I still can't really make it known that I need to get 2 roads and build them in the same turn if I'm going to cut off red right here. So for now, we have blue about to get a Defender of Catan victory point. So in that case, I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to promote my knight. I hope no one has Deserter. It doesn't look like it, unless blue gets a blue progress card from tying with Defender of Catan. But the robber was blocked. It's because barbarians are still not invaded, so that's good. If I would have spent a coin, I would have gotten a blue progress card, but at the same time, I had to hold off blue from getting a Defender of Catan victory point. They could still build another knight and activate it, but it looks like they're not going to do that. They traded in 4 brick for a coin, so you don't have any blue progress cards yet. Okay, so red ushers in the barbarians with a robber 7. So with victory. Oh, I also tied orange. Okay, that's good. So blue would not have gotten Defender of Catan victory point. He would have tied orange anyway. But it's cool that in there. So orange takes a green progress card. I'm going to take a yellow one. And oh, blue took a blue progress card. Oh no, I didn't get printer. Orange got printer, so they got a free victory point. But I have resource monopoly. Robber goes right on that 8, so orange is on everyone's radar. That's good. They are not targeting me yet, just yet, from building that second city and possibly screwing everyone over. Brick going out for sheep. No thank you. With resource monopoly, I may be able to finagle my way into eventually getting 2 roads. We'll see what happens. Okay, there goes an 8. No sheep and or 2 sheep and a cloth for orange that turn. They're going to activate a knight. Activate a second knight. I'm going to roll a juicy 5, so I have 2 brick, sheep, and cloth coming my way. Okay, so I'm going to activate my knight. I don't know if there's 2 lumber out there. I highly doubt it. So I'm going to hold what I got for now and hope. And just hope that I can get some lumber next turn. Because if I do that, I'm going to build 2 roads and cut red off. So let's hold what we got. We got to hope that blue doesn't have the juiciest blue progress card. There goes a 6. Okay, ore and coin coming my way. So now I can build the blue city improvements level 1. They want wood, but I don't have wood. Okay, so if a 9 gets rolled... Oh, deserter. Oh, no. Yep. I knew that was coming. Okay, there goes my knight. But that's okay. Because the active knights are still tied with barbarian strength. 7. All the plans getting screwed up here. Okay, so... let's get rid of all these things. Let's keep our commodities. Let's hope that red doesn't shut us down. And they do. And they take from us. Dang it. Not a good turn for us. All they have to do is build 1 road and we're screwed. Over to that 5, 9, 12 spot. Let's hope they don't. Let's hope they move their knight back and then build a settlement there instead. So there goes our level 2 knight. It's now wearing different colors. It's owned by Just a Tip. Still, what a very funny username. I don't know how they got away with that. Okay, there goes a 3. So we know lumber's going out. But it's going to the active player's turn. So if we see orange spend any sort of lumber, then we know, okay, they're chasing away the knight. Dang it, if they put it on us, we're going to be in a bad spot. Right on that 5 brick, and they steal our cloth. And his character looked right over at me when he stole that cloth. We still have the coin, though, so we can spend to get blue city improvements level 1. Okay, another 3 goes out. But unfortunately, we needed that brick that got stolen from us by red earlier, so we still can't build the 2 roads needed. So I'm going to get to blue city improvements level 1, and you know, I might steal the... if I steal lumber now, I'm going to make it really hot. That's what I'm trying to do. Well, you know what? Let me just steal it now before it gets spent anyway, right? So I know that orange has 2 lumber. So now I need that plus... I need 1 more brick. I'm that close. So I'm going to hold on to it now just in case I build 1 road and red shuts me off. Okay, there's a 10. That's a good sign. But red got a brick and 2 wheat. Spy, they're stealing the merchant. Oh no, they did not steal merchant from me. They stole from someone else. That's a good sign. Okay, so we hang on to our merchant and we can use that on wheat to trade in 2 wheat for a second brick, because our 5 brick is currently shut down. And we have options. We do very much have options here. Okay, there goes a 9. Okay, red could definitely build a road, but hopefully they don't. They hold off just a little bit longer. We're always one turn away from being able to do things. It's hilarious. Okay, they moved the knight. They built the settlement. They reactivated the knight, passed the dice, and they passed the dice. Okay. There goes a 6. Okay, things are going well. And the robber is not on orange, so they can't chase away the robber. They don't have any progress cards. They get the greens and improvements level 2. They build a city. What a hot turn for them. Now they have a city on that absurd 6, 11, 12 all or spot. And we have 7 cards. We can't get robbed, even though we roll a 7, but we get a progress card. Okay, we have 2 merchants in our hand. We're going to turn this ship around. What do you say? We're going to make some things happen here. So, just a tip, has 5 victory points, but I'm going to steal the merchant away and bring him back down to 4. So instead of shutting them down, I'm actually going to shut down Mr. Max Coin, Max Ore over here on the 11, just because he doesn't have a knight over in that area. And I'm going to steal a sheep. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll take that. And let me put my merchant smack dab on my 2 wheat because it's funny putting on a 2. And then now let me trade in 2 wheat for a brick. Let me build 2 roads in a turn, in a single turn, finally. Let me get that on the board. Okay, so we cut red off. We have an open spot to get to the lumber port. There's 6 barbarian strength, though. I could build a knight. You know what? Let me hold off. Trader Jones says, great job, thank you, but I still need to get a knight out on the board, so we gotta hope. Okay, there's a 2. Perfect, perfect. Red and orange both have progress cards, so we'll see what happens. But I can potentially build a knight and protect both my cities because, well, actually everyone else has activated knight, so I'd have to actually build a level 2 knight. Yikes. We got our work cut out for us here. Okay, so if I had to build a knight or build 2 knights and activate both of them. There goes a 9. I don't quite have a 9 yet. I do have 2 coin though. Assuming, okay, trade monopoly. Oh, and it's cloth. Okay, we're fine. So orange is probably, yep, they get trade bonus, but thankfully they don't take any of my coin in the process. They do get the blue senior improvements level 1. Oh, they promote a knight, so we don't have to build a level 2 knight. We just have to put out a level 1 knight on the board. There goes a 10. This is perfect. This is so perfect. Okay, so I really want to get the settlement right now on the 9-12 spot, but for now, I'll get the politics level 2. And do I hope that blue will build or activate their other knight for Defender Catan purposes so I can chase the settlement now? I can't risk it. Let me just build a knight, activate it, and let me hope that I can get some resources quickly in these next few turns to build the settlement as intended. Trader Jones says, wouldn't bet on blue. Yeah, you're right. Even though he may activate this turn, he may be very, very smart and realize that I would have to burn a city if he didn't activate any more knights. And you would choose to do that. So I go ahead, I tie the knight strength at 6. And we'll see what happens. So blue gets level 2, yellow sending improvements. This is a pretty even good game so far. Okay, so he didn't activate his knight, he passed the dice. Commercial Harbor. Some more ore and coin my way. Trader Jones says he might do it now, yeah. So he didn't do it on that turn. Man, trade monopoly again, so red gets a bunch of coin. They get the level 1 blue city improvements. Resource Monopoly. I'm waiting to see if they take a certain resource. Oh, so they whatever they took, it was not wheat, so that's good. Okay, so now they're at Longish Road. Red is at Longish Road and Beltable in the 3-for-1 port on the desert with the 4 lumber. Good thing I am about to get the lumber port and hold that away from them, because red with a lumber port would be terrifyingly powerful. There goes a 10. We have all the wheat. No merchant from orange, please. That would be nice. And no robber 7 on my turn. Okay, my 7. Fingers crossed. And it's a juicy 5. And we don't have to trade in a whole bunch of wheat as intended to get to that settlement. So, 7 active knights, because orange activated another one of their knights. So now they have 3 knight strength. They will probably be getting Defender of Catan. So with that 5, there's definitely... Well, only I got a cloth off the 5. Orange does not. So there might be some more progress cards out there. Or sorry, commodity cards. So for now, let's do wheat for a lumber. Let's get right on that 9-12 spot. Ooh, do we upgrade to a city because we can? That would be insane. Or commodities. You know, actually, I kind of want the city, because we have the knight overhead to do so. We have 7 active knights and only 6 barbarian strength. So I'm going to go ahead, get a 3rd city on the board, and I'll go ahead and y'all use Commercial Harbor next turn. Settlement and city double nice. Yes, it is very satisfying, Trader Jones, when you can build a city and immediately upgrade it to build a settlement and immediately upgrade it to a city in the same turn. So we're doing well so far. 7 active knights, 7 barbarian strength, perfect. Red just had to burn a bunch of brick. Yes, of course. Oh, so we got shut down, but we did not get stolen from. Blue stole from orange instead, but they're stealing our merchant. But we got enough use out of merchant for now, plus we have another merchant in our hand. So unless Just a Tip is watching this stream, they don't know we have another merchant in our hand, as they get the trade bonus. There goes a nice 8. I need to get that science bonus, because lots of 8s are getting rolled. To the tune of, oh, only 5 times. 7's getting rolled the most, followed by 10s. 10s are pretty hot. That's pretty good. Okay, there goes another 6. Perfect. Give us more coin. Commercial Harbor. Rats. Okay, so I don't want to give him cloth, because he's very close to the Yellow Metropolis. He's given a wheat, so we'll take it, you know, we have to. So he'll get the Blue City Improvements level 2, but he will not get more cloth to get to his Yellow Metropolis. But he may have a bunch. Excuse me. He may have a bunch of wheat in his hand to trade in for cloth. Okay, so he's actually trading in for a road. We have to get some water here soon. The voice is going already, only an hour 23 minutes in the stream. The voice is crackling up a little bit. Okay, so he's chasing away the robber to get it off our 10. Where is he putting it though? Oh, he's putting on the 9s. So he does not put us out of a possible paper opportunity. I thought that orange was going to put it on either the 5 or the 9. This 9 over here with the lumber that I'm on. Because I guess red is the biggest threat right now by taking Longish Road and being at 6 victory points, even though I'm also at 6 victory points. This is cities and knights, so you think you'd be more concerned with the person who has more cities than just the person who has 1 city in Longish Road, which is the case with red, and I'm the one with 3 cities. But I'm not going to say anything out loud or in the game chat. I'm just going to keep it to myself, and I will go ahead, reactivate my knight. Okay, so that was a 9. Oh man, that 9 was shut down, so I can't get any cloth this turn. I don't think there's a lot of commodities out there, so I'm actually going to hold off for now. I could build a road, but... well, yeah, no, let me hold off just for purposes of using Commercial Harbor next turn. Make sure I have enough I need at least 3 resources to guarantee me getting at least 3 commodities. And there goes a 12. So this time, not only is orange benefiting from a 12, but so am I. And there goes a 10. Things are happening. Wow, I could build another city if I wanted to, but I don't have an open settlement to upgrade, so I'm going to have to hold off on that for now. Okay, red is definitely the power player right here, as well as orange. They both have 8 victory points. And they're going places. There goes a 5. Okay, that's good for us. With intrigue. Oh, actually, intrigue is not that bad. I could build a knight and cut off orange's longest road if I want to make an enemy right there. But that will give, or sorry, I'll cut off red's longest road, but I'll give orange an opportunity to take it very quickly. Robber 7, and I had all just the juiciest cards in my hand, and now I gotta burn them. I gotta burn them. I'm gonna make sure I have 1 knight left. I'm gonna save all my commodities because, you know... oh, actually, I need to get rid of some. I'm gonna get to Yellow City Improvements level 2, so I'm actually gonna burn these 2 because I want to build the road and do intrigue on red. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so robber going out. I'm gonna put it on orange. That 8 is heavily guarded, so I'm gonna put it on here for now. Take a card from orange, and now time to screw over red. Do a road, now do some intrigue. Okay, so now they had to move their knight, so I'm gonna throw down a knight on my own. Why not? Take away red's longest road. Let me go ahead and activate that knight. Maybe I can promote him later with a smith. And then I'll also get to Yellow City Improvements level 2. And I'll still hold off on Commercial Harbor for now, so I can hopefully get some more resource cards to do that in the next turn. Okay, so I got a paper. Let's keep those 9s, 11s, 5s, and 6s rolling for commodity purposes, for city improvement purposes. Okay, so blue actually uses Diplomat on orange's open road, so now orange is back to a 3-length road, so that is perfect for us. So we are at a 4-length road, as blue just like drops the power play and it's like, I'm not out of this game just yet, and they grab the yellow metropolis before orange does. So I love it, I love it. The game is still nice and even. We get a resource monopoly, but red rolls a 7, and both red, well, everybody got a yellow progress card. So we'll see what gets used on us. But that was very nice. Of course, I wanted the yellow metropolis as I get my paper stolen, but I'm glad that blue took it before yellow or orange could get the yellow metropolis. So now this game is pretty neck and neck. There goes my lumber. And I had the lumber port, so I can't utilize that just yet anymore. Uh-oh, so they promoted their knight. Man, they move it, they destroy my knight. And I get to move... oh, so they don't destroy it, they just displace it. So they take back longest road. So now, I'm going to want to take that back later on. And they use Diplomat. Okay. I guess it was all for naught. And they're going to go for that available 9 lumber spot. And orange rolls a 7. Okay. Everything was going well for a little bit, but just like in any game of Cities and Knights, it can flip-flop just like that at the snap of a finger, at the drop of a thimble, or a dime, or a drop of anything, really. The knockover of a cup of milk dinner, what do you know? 11. I get some paper and some lumber. Monopoly some lumber. Trader Jones says it seems like red is your nemesis this stream. Yes, red is on my radar. I am on red's radar. Let's go ahead and resource monopoly away some lumber. I'm probably only going to get one, but that's okay. Because now I can go to my lumber port. I'll trade for second paper, because now I'm on a quest to get that before anyone else does. And I will still harbor for now, because I know that red has one singular paper, and they need 2 more paper to get science bonus. And I don't see, just tip, what a funny name, rolling an 11 or a 9, and then red also rolling an 11 or a 9 to get the 2 more to get science bonus. So I may just steal the paper away from red on my next turn with commercial harbor. So red only got a ore off that roll because they don't have a city on the 6 ore. There goes a 10. So red only gets wheat and sheep. So they're not getting any more commodities. So I still only have that 1 paper in their hand. I'm tracking all the cards. I'm counting cards here. But it's totally legal in Catan. And let's see. Okay, orange goes to the 6. Me and coin. Blue is getting a lot of brick, but they're not on that brick port just yet. Dang it, bishop going out. Shield. Or red's paper may be out of the cards. So I thought that there was no chance that red would end up spending their paper or not holding on to it, but orange just decided, you know, I'm not letting that happen. And is the most powerful, so they will get it. And this being the first time, we're only going to 13 victory points, so orange is only 5 victory points away, and they got a Metropolis. Okay, so they're at 10. If they get Defender of Catan victory point, they're at 11. We have 5 people watching, which is crazy. That's probably the highest it's ever been. Things are happening right now. Okay. So, we give the Defender of Catan victory point to orange. There was nothing we could have done. If orange win, they win right now. So, or no. There's paper out there. Red, so we'll hope that red keeps trying to take longest road. They're going to want to protect the longest road, actually. Go ahead and use commercial harbor. Oh, only red has a commodity card. What could it be? And I'm going to trade an ore. Because get another settlement on the board for June. I'm hoping, yep, okay, so I got this paper. I'm going to actually use merchant, steal orange points. We're going to bring it back down to 10. Wheat hex. I'm going to order the paper, and I'll grab science bonus. And then now I'll definitely get some more wheat by the time the barbarians come around again. And I kind of feel obligated to battle it out with orange and knight strength. So I'm going to go ahead and promote a knight, pass those dice off, and hope for the best. There goes a 6. More coin coming my way. At this point, I gotta go for the green Metropolis to stay competitive here. Merchant fleet going out. Actually, instead of cutting up red's longest road, I may actually want to build 2 roads over to I can try to take the blue Metropolis. Consider that. There goes a 3. Resource Monopoly coming in hot. Let's take a lumber. Let's try to see if we can sneak in here. I doubt we can. I highly doubt it. But let's just see, because orange may be about to take longest road. But yeah, Trader Jones, you're right. Red has been my nemesis this whole game. Orange is just doing their own thing. They're just doing very well. But if they take... Okay, if they have merchant and they take longest road, they win right now on this turn. But... Okay, so they promote a knight. Oh, they're going for Defender Catan like it's going out of style. They have 4 progress cards as well. Uh-oh, they have merchants. Okay, please tell me they cannot build 2 roads. Please tell me they don't have the road building green progress card. What are they trading? Oh no. Oh no. They did it. They cut up red's longest road and they just won right now. Ay ay ay. What a game. What a game. So, with that in mind, those 2 went pretty quick. So I may actually... Should I play one more? Do you guys want to see me play one more game? Or should I call it a night right here? Arctic Tundra 5 says, nice move by Orange. Yes. He was just too powerful and too strong. We should have realized that Red should have protected their longest road system better. But now we know for future games. But you guys want to see one more game for tonight, or should I call it and hop off here? I got some episodes of Smallville to watch. So, I'm catching up on all these shows I missed out over the years. That one's about the Man of Steel, Superman's, coming of age story. That's pretty fun. Something's kind of boring though, trying to get through, some of the earlier seasons there. But Arctic Tundra 5 says sure, so let's load a game up. Trader Jones says all the best everyone, gotta go but thanks for the games. Trader Jones, as always, thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us. Always appreciate you. Arctic Tundra 5. Let's hop into another game, see what happens, because we also have what's Hannah something in the chat. Hannah _ BB says she will watch the playback, so I'll give her one more game to watch as well. We did have 5 people in the stream at once, so I was very surprised by that. That's the most. I should maybe start advertising a little bit better, but I'll just be posting these gameplays to YouTube and titling them Twitch stream number whatever, so people will have an idea that I do stream on the Twitch. Oh, and before a game loads up, I'm gonna go grab a water and a snack, so I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes, guys. By the time I get back, I should be ready into a new game. Trader Jones says, this will be your game, Dubinair. You got it. Thank you. I hope so. It always seems like I lose the first 2 games of the stream, but the 3rd game, I come through and win. So Trader Jones, take care, and we'll see you later. Oh, we're handshaking. Let's just make sure I don't go first. Oh, heading for New Shores with 3 players. This is to 17 victory points. Okay. Oh, I am going first. So let me go first and I'll go grab some water. Okay, so we have a 4 and a 6. We have 2 good ore spots, but the only good ore spots on the starting island. So actually, I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to go for the 569 because I see the ore port very close by. And from there I can cast off to these other islands that will give me special victory points. But let me go grab some water real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back, and it is my turn. Okay, so. Ooh, the 5/8 spot with the sheep port? How can I resist? How can I resist? And let me, while I'm at it, try to slide up to the 3-for-1 port with the 8 sheep. You call my name, and I reply. So there we go. Let me go with that. I roll a 4. My number diversity is not good, so I'm not going to get it. I'll pass the dice, and I got to be right back again. Alright, wow. These people are fast. So now I'm back for good, hopefully. Okay, there goes a 5. Hot paper my way. Thank you very much. And I want to build a ship, but I'm just going to get the Green City Improvements level 1. And I'm going to hold off for now. Because I want to... Well, I guess I'm actually going to keep that ship there, where my starting city is. Build the road to the ore port. Build on the ore port. Move the ship over from the starting city over to the ore port settlement, and then cast off from there. Yeah, just like I said, I usually... Oh, I got road building. What a game. What a game to have. Okay, so barbarians are advancing, and I don't have a 3-for-1 port. I don't have the cards to trade in sheep. I don't have the cards to trade in for a wheat and an ore, so I gotta hope for a 6 and a 9. So for now, let me build the road, and let me build a ship over here as a placeholder so I can move it later. I really want to get the settlement. I have 1 paper. Okay, that's good. So let me hold off for now. But yeah, like I said, I always lose the first 2 games on a stream, but I win the 3rd one. Or at least that's been happening in the recent stream history. Oh, they both got blue progress cards. They've been busy with that coin while I was away. Okay, so Blue's name is Dolores Stark. Is she a distant relative of the Starks from Game of Thrones? As everyone gets brick and wheat except for me because I don't have a 10. Arctic Tundra 5, getting a little unlucky with no 6s or 9s early. Yes, I could actually lose my starting city because of this bad luck. But let me see if anybody's trading wheat. That's going to be a fat no from anybody. So I'm just going to have to pass those dice. Robber 7. Okay. Barbarians don't advance, thankfully. Warlord. Too bad Green didn't have 2 knights to use Warlord for. Okay, there goes an 8. We get some cloth and a 2nd sheep. If we get just the 9 on my turn, I may have to build the settlement for the ore port and get something out of it, because I don't... Yeah. Even if I get cards on my next turn, I don't think I can build a knight, actually. Okay, so blue builds a 2nd knight, but they don't have it activated. We get a 6. Oh my gosh, we're so close. We just need a wheat. How can you have 10 cards but you can't build a knight? That's hilarious to me. Let's see if someone's trading sheep. Arctic Tundra 5 says another 8 is a free card. You're absolutely right. Oh, we got a counter offer. Oh, 2 brick for a wheat. You naughty, naughty person. Blue, you naughty Dolores Stark. I see what you're doing and I have to take it because I'm at your whim. So, yeah, I'm going to do it. I needed it, so I will go ahead and I'm going to protect the 8 because that's where my cloth is coming from. I like those city improvements. So I will protect my city thanks to blue. I did have to do an unfavorable trade, but what are you going to do in these trying times? And I got to yellow city improvements level 1, so that was a nice cherry on top. And there goes the 9. There goes the wheat I needed. And now the barbarians are 1 away from attacking, though. So even though I got the wheat on my own instead of a trade, it wouldn't have mattered because barbarians are probably going to get rolled on this turn or my turn. And there are those barbarians right on cue. So yeah, I knew the Arctic Tundra 5 says tough trade, and you're absolutely right. I knew trading those brick away was going to help blue immensely, and they did. Because they were able to build a road and a settlement on the 6, 10, 11, so that's a good spot for them as well. But we have Merchant Fleet. We have Merchant Fleet. So, I will go ahead and I'm going to use Merchant Fleet on lumber. And I'm going to trade in for the brick right now. And I'm going to hop on that ore port. Always take green progress card early on. You know you're right, but that Merchant Fleet that I just grabbed was crucial for me. Because if I took a green progress card, I could have got road building, alchemist, irrigation, mining, but I really needed to get brick somehow, so I took it so I could trade in lumber at a 2-for-1 rate. So now they got the settlement there. Let's go ahead and move a ship over. And then we have 1 cloth and 1 paper, so we can't get the level 2 on either, so we'll wait for now. So yeah, Arctic Tundra 5, in most scenarios, I will take a green progress card early on, but in this scenario, I needed yellow progress cards because they favor stealing resources from people, stealing commodities, getting merchant fleet, favorable trading in. So that's what I desperately needed. So Master Merchant I can't quite use unless blue goes ahead. Oh, they're gonna steal? Okay, so I'm going to... I don't want to give them paper right now. I don't want to give them any green city improvements, so I'll give them a cloth. They're going to give me a lumber. So now I can actually build another ship directly here. Warlord, they activate both their knights for free, so I don't have to give them... I don't have to activate my knight just yet. And they still have 4 victory points. And there goes a juicy 5, so thankfully I did not give my paperweight. And I got a merchant. And I can build 2 roads. Things are happening, okay? So, Arctic Tundra 5 says, yeah, definitely don't give him paper. Absolutely, and it paid off. Because now, green city improvements are mine. And actually, before I go for this 410 spot, why not double down on the 8 sheep? We'll have to build a ship first. That's too bad. I'll build the settlement next turn. Let me activate my 9 now, just in case they start putting on that 8. you know. I could have built the road settlement, but my only available option was right here on the 9 wheat. Well, actually, no, I couldn't have because green is one settlement spot away from this remaining 9 wheat spot. There's actually no remaining 9 wheat spots. So I had to build a ship in a settlement. I couldn't do a road settlement because right now I have an open ship here, but I don't have an open road to build another road and a settlement. So I need to go for the 341 port first, not only to gain that port, but also to get even more sheep off the 8 because I also have a sheep port, because I also want more sheep and lumber to ultimately build more ships to build on all these islands and get those special victory points. So it's a domino effect. As we get the 8. Perfect. Okay, so paper definitely went out to green. That's good for them. Oh, but we have 2 cloth coming our way, so we're going to get the Yellow City Improvements level 2. Can I steal green's paper? I cannot because green does not have more victory points than me, so I can't use my Master Merchant on them. So for now, there's nothing I can do on that front. But what I can do is get a settlement. So I'm going to put Merchant on brick. And then I could build in the 410 and grab some more victory points, but for now, I'll do that later. For now, let me just trade in 2 brick for a wheat. And grab this 341 port. So now we gain it. We have 3 ports at this point. And actually, I think I will build the ship here. And now I have a 4-length shipping route. So if I build a road inland or a ship out here in a continuous line, I'll have a 5-length. And then I'll be able to get longish road for 2 more victory points. Arctic Tundra 5 says aqueduct. Yes, I could have gone for science bonus there, but I'm gonna get science bonus here. Okay, so now I see that, well, I'm at 6 victory points now, but green is at 5. So if one of them passes me, yeah, maybe I should have waited for them to pass me victory points, grab the science bonus and then use Master Merchant and then get the settlement. But now I have a 341 port, I have more production on the 8, so I am happy about that. It's kind of hard to decide what to do when you have so many different options. You're trying to figure out what's the best option. The only way you find the game and you see how your options affected your gameplay. Okay, I was just about to say I need a 5 to get science bonus. And I got the 5, so we're getting Arctic Tundra 5. Our quest has been achieved. We're going to get aqueduct / science bonus on this turn. So I only have 2 paper, but I have the sheep port. So I'm going to trade in 2 sheep for a nice 3rd paper. Okay, I just accidentally passed the dice. What a dumb move. Did not mean to do that. I clicked the wrong thing. When do I ever do that? Must be a little tired, but now I have a 3rd paper in my hand. I was trading in 2 sheep to the bank for a 3rd paper, and I clicked the wrong button to accept the trade. I just moved the mouse over absentmindedly to the end pass the dice end turn. So yeah, definitely got to, okay, so I can't roll a 7. Arctic Tundra 5, you're right. I can use Master Merchant now. Okay, it's another 5. That's insane. And there's a Constitution victory point, so I can now, not only can I steal from blue, I could also steal from green. But I'm going to steal from blue because green only has one card in their hand. So I'm going to use Master Merchant now. Let's go get him. Yes, all caps, absolutely, Arctic Tundra 5. Let's steal from... Okay, blue has exclusively lumber, so I'll just take 2 lumber. Why not? Now I just have like all the cards in the world right now. So let's get science bonus. I don't want to get the Metropolis just yet because look at all, I could build 6 roads. How insane is that right now? Like, I don't even know what to do with myself here. I could go for the 6 lumber if I want. Go all the way. I could go try to go down the lumber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roads and try to get on that lumber port. That's insane. I might actually do that. Yeah, I'm gonna be that insane. I'm actually gonna go all the way down to the lumber port. And because I have the 3-for-1 port, let me trade in 3 brick, not for the ore, for that, for the wheat. And as my turn is running out of time, let me put the settlement down. Okay, as my turn ran out of time. Yes, the gold hex is good, but I just built an insane 5 roads in 1 turn, which is incredible to me. And I got the settlement on the ore port. So now I have 4 ports. I have 8 victory points. We're going to 17 victory points. Things are happening. And the 6 pays off. Wasn't that an epic turn, Arctic Tundra 5? I'm ecstatic about that. Hopefully Trader Jones watches on the playback and sees that I finally redeemed myself and maybe we'll actually win a game. 5s are very good. That's all I can say. Thank you to 5s. Okay. We have 4 barbarian strength. Oh man, here's what I could do. So yeah, Arctic Tundra 5, I do have to be careful. Blue could break my knight up. I should move my knight, but right now my main concern before doing that is to either get a Metropolis so that I don't have to protect my city from the barbarians, let the Metropolis do it, or I could trade in 2 lumber for a wheat, activate my knight. But then there'll only be 2 active knights. So I kind of want to I really kind of want to see if I can get that I'm going to hope for it. I'm going to see what I can do. I already have science bonus and there's 4 more spaces for barbarians to attack us. So I'm going to see if I can get that green Metropolis here before oh, I have to burn cards. What a bummer. I'm going to see if I can get that green Metropolis before the barbarians invade. But I'm probably going to get stolen from. I got the paper stolen instead of the brick. Rats. And commercial harbor. Okay. So now I just have to get a wheat and activate my knight. Look at all that paper getting stolen from me. So I guess I should have built a knight in the 5-6 intersection like you said and activated it. Or was that green Metropolis and now it's far away from me now. As a 5 gets rolled, my lumber shut down, so no paper. And I'm getting spied on. And resource monopoly. There goes my brick. This always happens too. About halfway through a game, you'll be doing very well, and all of a sudden everything just gets taken from you all at once, it seems like, which is exactly what's happening here. I'm so incredibly thirsty. And then I'm hungry. Not just literally, but also hungry for a win tonight. Let's roll those dice. Hot 10, don't have it. Taking a wheat from science bonus. Okay. Trade Monopoly. I don't think there's much out there. I'm going to hold off for now. Heavy lies the crown. Temporary crown, that is. You're absolutely right. So I activated the knight for now. Yeah, trade monopoly, I can only take commodities with that, so I have to get a resource monopoly in order to take their wheat. But that is a good idea. Arctic Tundra 5. Okay, 8 did get rolled. Oh, so I could take paper. Depending... Oh, and have a merchant. Okay, so blue has to burn a bunch of cards. They're probably going to shut me down. Pirate ship? So if they shut me down with pirate ship, hopefully they don't take my paper. And then I have merchant. I have trade monopoly, which I will use to steal paper away. As of all things, they're going to steal my paper. Then they're going to steal another card from me. So, and they have master merchant. See, you can just get annihilated in Cities and Knights like you can't get annihilated in base Catan. Cities and Knights is a whole nother level of the roller coaster of emotions. And they have Smith, so they'll probably be getting Defender Catan. That was a good turn on their part. I gotta applaud them for that one. And then food just jumped out of my bowl, so it is very much ouch all around. But there goes a 5. Our 5 is open for business. So we get a singular paper. So we're back up to 1 paper. So I am going to have to use merchant. After green takes from science bonus, I can get that merchant away from blue. Because now they're becoming a serious threat here in this game. So I use merchant. I'll put on brick since I already have sheep port, I already have lumber port, and I already have a 3-for-1 port. I'm not getting a whole lot of ore. I still think that paper is out there from green, so I'm going to take that with trade monopoly. Yes, it is. So I have 2 paper now. And now I will wait. I will hope for more 5s. As an 8 gets rolled, so green gets more paper. Hopefully I can steal that from them again. Yeah, I tried to take a bite of buffalo chicken dip and it just slipped out of the plate and went everywhere. And there goes a 7 from blue once again as they get a defender of time victory. And I have to give over to the robber. It's just happening, man. Okay. I know they're taking from me. Will they take my paper again? Let's find out. They take it anyway with trade monopoly. We can't do anything. You have 4 2-for-1 ports right now. That's sick. Pretty much. The ore port, the sheep port, the lumber port, and the brick port with merchant, technically. Try to build a city wall. Can't do anything. Printer. Okay, I got printer, so I did get the free victory point. So there goes something. At least, right? I'm gonna... Okay, so blue has a wheat port, so I'm actually gonna put the robber right on that 10. Now I have 2 sheep. So I will just go ahead and pass those dice. Ah, all these 7s. Man, it's just happening. You can't do anything. Okay. Yeah, I should have gotten at least one coin to get Blue City Improvements level 1. Like you said, Arctic Tundra 5, but I can't do anything right now. Everything's getting stolen from me. And I get my 5 taken away, so now I'm stuck with a 3. But I've gotten a little more number diversity. Now I have a 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. 8 is shut down. Science bonus. I'll take a wheat and try to hold on to it to activate my knight. And there goes a 6. If only I had a city on those 6s. Greens choose from science bonus. They take a wheat. I'll activate my knight with a wheat. And I'll just pass. Okay, so green gets special victory points from building on a new island. And now they're not far off from Longest Road, and they take Merchant, so now they're in the lead. Now, we thought blue was the power player, but green has woken up and made a comeback here. Now they're at double-digit victory points. Okay, there goes a 6. I need to get a city on a 6. This is getting out of hand. Ah, Saboteur, come on. Okay, so I'll get rid of the 2 lumber. I'll get rid of the ore. Okay, with resource monopoly, what to do? I kind of want to get a settlement on the 410 to jump ahead in victory points. And gain 2 numbers, I guess, for number diversity. What else do I need to go get another city at? Another 7. I don't think I've been able to do anything really this recently here. Okay, so I gotta shut down. Okay, I'm definitely gonna shut down this 8 right here. That's too hot. And I'll steal green's last card. Okay, well, there's only 2 cards from blue. I doubt they're both ore, so I won't use resource monopoly just yet. So I'll just go ahead and pass. Not much I can do here. Okay, that shutting down that 8 paid off instantly. As I get 2 sheep and a coin or a cloth. Uh-oh, you're right. I might need to promote a knight. It's just trying to do everything. Do something, anything is hard right now. Okay, if blue does not advance barbarians, we are good. But they do, as is my luck. So, and they're probably not looking to, hopefully they activate one. If they activate another knight, we're fine. They have Crane. Is that science bonus for them? Wow. If they don't activate a knight, then we'll probably roll the barbarians because we're just so unlucky. Yeah, they don't have any incentive to. They want to see us. Oh, they're actually asking for wheat. I don't even know what I want. I'll take an ore. Because if they can activate their knight, that's good for us. Oh, they want a sheet. What? Okay. Do we take the chance? Yeah. Let me help them get a Defender Catan victory point because I gotta protect my city here. I can't lose it. It's too valuable. Okay, there goes a 4. So I didn't roll in the Barbarians, but I couldn't take that risk. And I don't even know what I want to do. See, Arctic Thunder 5, they did take the trade. They want to get the Defender of Catan. I guess that's more valuable to them than seeing both Green and I burn a city. And let's see. From science bonus. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. I see what's up. I'm going to take a brick. And then I have irrigation. And then I have resource monopoly because I know there's a bunch of ore out there. So we're getting another city. Ah, but I gotta promote a knight. This is so much to do in so little time. Let me just get the settlement right now. And, oh, actually. Let's get the Green Metropolis before anyone else does. And in doing so, we'll also protect our city. Okay, that was good. Let me do that. Yep. Okay, so now they have that Metropolis secured away. Let's go ahead and steal Merchant away from Green. Put me up to 15 victory points. And pass those dice. Okay. So Arctic Tundra 5, you can do both Knight promotion in a city, you're right, but I wanted the Metropolis because you look at how close Green is, and Blue is getting that Green Metropolis. So I snuck in there and took it from them before they could take it. So that one's all mine. And I'm actually built on a 2, on the 2 sheep, so I actually do get a card instead of science bonus. In Arctic Tundra 5, you say good choice. Thank you, yes, I think that was the best choice there. Take the Green Metropolis and hold that away from other players, and also try to hold on the longest road just long enough to where I could build 2 more victory points and win this game. I may want to get that pirate ship out of there so I can build 2 ships up to that 3 gold and get the 2 special victory points in the settlement from building the settlement, or a total of 3 victory points, and pretty much guarantee my win here. And I have another merchant in my end in case someone steals merchant from me. So we're looking like we're in good shape here. Of course, resource monopoly being used on my sheep. These players are very good. They're watching what's out there. They're making very good plays. They shut me down as best they could, but now I'm up to 15 victory points, so it's kind of hard to undermine that much power. So we'll see what happens. Commercial Harbor, dang it. They might be getting, I finally have to give away a cloth to Blue, so they might be getting that yellow Metropolis here. Let's see what happens. Arctic Tundra 5 says, tough that Blue gets a 7 on her turn, she's after you. Oh yeah, she's absolutely after me to shut me down in as best of a way as she can. And Green can take longest trade path from you, potentially, yes. If Green builds 2 roads between their settlement and their city on the 8 lumber, they connect up their 2 road systems and basically take away longest road from me. Or if Blue builds 3 roads between their 2 cities, they can also take longest road from me, but oh, they're just going to cut it in half with their knight. And who does it go to, though? Does it, because they both have a 5-length road. Oh, they didn't do it. They didn't take it that time. They didn't move their knight to cut my longest road up. There goes an 11. I get science bonus, but let me see what's out in this board real quick. So I have 2 sheep. I have the sheep port. I have 1 wheat. I do not have the wheat port. I have the merchant on the brick as well. But if I take an ore and I put a level 1 knight there, it's just going to get bumped away by the level 2 knight. So, I think I'm gonna try to save up to build another city. I think that's the plan here. So I could activate this knight, but I don't want to. I want to save up for the city on the 569 right now, just for more production purposes and getting to 16 victory points. And I'll worry about trying to take Longest Road later or get it back, because if I promote this level 2 knight here, I gotta activate it and I gotta wait another turn to move it. And I'm just fighting for victory points I already have, so why not gain some more? And I can try to take Longest Road again later on. Or I could just build over to that 3 gold and be done with. Or I could build ships down to the 12 and also win that way. Either way, those are 2 islands I haven't discovered, and I'll get the special victory points. So I get merchant stolen from me, so I'm back down to 14 victory points. But I'm just taking ore one at a time, science bonus. So now I could get a city on my turn by trading in 2 sheep for the second wheat I need. And no one has jumped to level 4 green city improvements just yet, so we're still safe on the green metropolis. Oh, so blue is casting off to that 4-3 island, and they'll probably try to take Longest Road, which will bump them up to 11. And they got the yellow metropolis, so now they're at 11 victory points. Longest Road will bump them up to 13. Building on that island will bump them up to 16 victory points. So they are not that far off from winning, if you really think about it. There goes a 10, they get a bunch of cards, lucky for them. And oh, I got a 10 because I'm on the brick. Okay, I get you. I gotcha. Green has merchant, so I'm going to want to take that back. I'll just throw it on the brick for now. And I guess I'll go for the, well, at this point I could protect my Longest Road, but then blue would just take it anyways by building out more over here. So I think I'm just gonna go for the city now. Because the 569 is a very good spot. I could potentially get some more coin and get things rolling here. There goes an 11. Okay, 10s and 11s right now are just getting rolled off the hook, so that's odd. So yeah, actually I'm 5 cards away from winning. I just need to make another city. Or actually what I could have done is I could have traded in for a settlement, and I could have put it on this, well actually no, I couldn't have. I was going to say put it on the 6-3 spot to block blue from cutting off my Longest Road, but their city is 1 spot away from that spot on the 3-6. So I'm 2 cards away from winning. Arctic Tundra 5, you're right, go for the settlement. So if I get 2 more, the lumber and sheep I need, I'll build a settlement on the 6 lumber, and I'm out of here with a victory, just like that. But I have a strong feeling my Longest Road is going to get taken this turn, though. Wow, I'm 1 card away from winning. Master Merchant. Of course, blue has been out for my cards this whole game, and they're still doing just that. So now I'm back down to 3 cards from winning, instead of just 1 being 1 away. Okay, so they've built the settlement on the 4 ore. They're up to 14 victory points. They stole Longest Road from me by cutting off mine. They're at 16. Look at that 3, 5. Look at that 6-point play they just did when I was just about to win. Okay, Trader Jones, unfortunately you're gonna see another loss if you watch the stream back. Would you just... Okay, Blue is a Grandmaster, so I get it. They're very good at this game. Probably better than me. But look at that 6-point play they just did. They built on a new island for 3 victory points. They stole Longish Road by cutting mine off. They had Merchant in their hands, so they just threw that down. That's a 6-point play in Cities and Knights. You don't get that in Basic Catan. You only get that in Cities and Knights. Let's look at these dice statistics. Okay, 10-11 were not rolled that much, but late in this game they helped out. 7's obviously the most. 5's were very good, as well as 8's. So I was glad that I had that 5 on the lumber initially, because it helped me eventually get the green Metropolis and hold it away from Blue. But Blue just ended up getting the yellow Metropolis, and they won. Arctic Tundra 5, you're right. She dodged so many 7's, yep. And it's definitely a big ouch on my part. Man, what a good game. I was close, but not close enough. So I should have tried to protect that one spot from her moving that knight there, but she could have just built a couple more roads anyways and took a Longish Road that way. So, but maybe I could have held it off for just long enough to build that settlement on the 6 lumber and get out here with a win. GG, bud. Yep. Thank you for watching Arctic Tundra 5. You're the last viewer here for the night. So that is it. That is my 3 games of Cities and Knights. And I'm out of here. This stream will now be over. And hope anybody watching enjoyed. Anybody watching in the playback, hope you enjoy. Let me know some pro tips, because I definitely need them to actually win a game on stream, it seems like. So that's pretty funny. Alright, Arctic Tundra 5 signing off. I'll see you later. And Twitch stream, I'll see you later. This will be posted to YouTube. And YouTube, you'll be at the end of this video, so see you later as well. Take care.